10 seconds. A sixth of a minute may seem fast, but to some, it could be life-changing.
It's lights out, away we go!
Oh, they're away and Gatling got away.
Townsend, South Africa won.
A champion, a winner, a world record, all within reach in a mere 10 seconds.
The world record's gone!
It's a place that nobody's been to before.
But behind those few seconds were years of dedication and hard work. You overlook a lot of stuff leading up to that moment. Just like how you might have overlooked this anime. Togashi is a born sprinter, naturally gifted with speed. In 6th grade, he's crushing everyone, while Komiya sucks ass. He hyperventilates and looks like he's about to die every time he runs. These two are the complete opposites. They even have different outlooks on running. Togashi runs because he is fast, so it's instinct that he runs, while Komiya runs to escape reality. He's not built like Togashi, he sucks at running and it hurts to run. But if that could distract him from the world, then that's all he needs. Togashi hears that and goes, well, it's dumb as fuck. Dumb, you say? I mean, your mom's kinda hot. Huh? I have no friends, no Robux, and no idea on how to solve the problems in my life, so I run, even though I know it's dumb. Yeah, that is dumb as fuck. Huh? There is only one rule in this world that I believe in, that your mom's kinda hot, that running the 100-meter dash faster than anyone else can solve almost anything. Well, that's dumb as fuck. Togashi and Komiya become homies. Komiya sucks at running, so Togashi trains him like a Pokemon. And now Komiya has a newfound reason to run, to be faster and win a gold medal at school. It's kinda wholesome, you see two buddies bond over a sport. Togashi pushes Komiya to achieve his goal, but what's Togashi's goal? We know that Komiya wants to win, but we don't really know why Togashi runs. In fact, he himself doesn't know the reason. He doesn't strive to win, there's no grand ambition or goal, so while one of them is putting his life on the line, the other doesn't really give a shit. They eventually race each other and Komiya chases him with the grit of an abusive husband. The outcome was expected, so there wasn't really a need for Togashi to go all out, and Komiya ends up facepalming himself at the end, hyperventilating and limps off to the horizon. That was the last time Togashi ever saw Komiya. A few years later, Togashi's now in high school and you would think he's on path to be the next Usain Bolt, but Togashi's washed up. The guy who once won every single meet he was in now gets excited over bread. What happened to our prodigy? What is a national level athlete doing at a normal high school? Some say he's injured, health problems, but deep down, Togashi's given up. The fear creeped in and Togashi set on a new chapter of his life away from running. Until the host shows up and he's like, boom. He's reignited the fire. 100 Meters is a movie that you gotta watch at least 2 or 3 times to truly understand what it's about, cause there's a lot of subtext and nuances that you will overlook on your first watch. With just an hour and 46 minutes, the story doesn't pause for you to take it all in. You need to keep your eyes and ears peeled to really catch what they're saying. Some are practically Socrates incarnate, parting wisdom so dense you don't even know what he just said. But if you lean closer, you can hear the fourth wall start to crack and the conversation becomes personal. If you've watched the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, I know where your eyes have been looking. You've been focusing on it for the past minute. So let's address the elephant in the room. 100 Meters is a 5-volume manga written and illustrated by the same guy who made this. Huh, the movie was animated by Rock and Roll Mountain. Haven't heard of them? Yeah, cause it's like their second project, with the first one being this. This went on for 30 seconds. Kenji Iwaisawa is the founder of Rock and Roll Mountain and the backbone of his studio. The first anime they took on, man, I don't even know what this shit's about, but this hour-long movie only had 5 people working on it. And if you look closer, Kenji took on every possible role, animating over 40,000 frames alone, taking over 7 years to finish the film. And if there's one thing about Kenji is that he loves his rotoscope. Rotoscoping is a technique where animators trace over live-action footage to create a scene. Now, is that cheating? No. If you think rotoscoping is just drawing over an image, you're not wrong to think that. But it's not just copy-paste animation. A lot of people think it's lazy, but some fail to realize that it actually takes more time to rotoscope than a normal key animation. You still gotta draw every frame and make it look good. The anime industry does not like this technique. They say it's not very anime-like, which I kinda agree. Some of these scenes reminds me of those AI filters, you know the The industry does not approve of it. The people are not really fond of it. You gotta like own your own animation studio for this to even work. 10 years after high school and Togashi's still nowhere near bold. He even almost got cut from being a pro runner. I don't get it. He's the main character. He's supposed to win and be the champion, but an hour into the movie you realize it's not that kind of show. From the start of the movie, from the start of this video, you never really knew why Togashi runs. He lacks ambition and commitment. He even comes to a point where he breaks down crying after saying defeat is a part of life. That's a tough pill to swallow. At some point, your mind starts thinking, this isn't about running, is it? I have read story after story that uses sports as a disguise, but in reality, it ends up being a life lesson. Togashi, Komiya, Nigami, Zaitsu, Kaido are all runners that run on the same track but each for different reasons. You're gonna relate to at least one of them. One's running to chase records, another's running because he believes in himself, another's been on the top for so long that it becomes lonely. Ultimately, as long as you understand why you're running, that's all that really matters. Because running the 100-meter dash faster than anyone else can solve almost anything. When you give your best to something and believe in yourself, everything just starts to shine and you feel the world is yours. It's the same principles I take to creating content. I'm not chasing views or subs or increasing my Patreon members, link in description. I run because I want to, because I love to. It's not the pursuit of happiness, but the happiness of the pursuit. There's no greater feeling than investing in myself and seeing myself grow. It gives my life meaning. Togashi never went all in against Komiya because there was no meaning to it. He knew he was faster, so to him, the race had already ended before it even started. But if you're gonna run like that, don't be surprised when someone else overtakes you or 20 years later, you end up regretting not giving it your all. You got to want it. You gotta understand why you want it and pace yourself, because if you don't, you might just lose yourself in the race. It took our characters 30 years to figure out why they run for 10 seconds, but for you, hopefully, just an hour and 46 minutes. So, why do you run?
Max Verstappen, for the first time ever, is champion of the world!
Don't fear failure. Be afraid of not having the chance. You have the chance.
じゃあたった今から現実から逃げようか。